with the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Gene Segura makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Arizona, second baseman, number 2.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
1 o'clock.
Wainwright's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Standing in now, Brendan Drury, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Segura runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
No one out with a runner at second. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Paul Goldschmidt steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jake Lamb is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
The 0-2 home. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch. As well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Matt Carpenter comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Matt Carpenter.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Lifted the other way to left center. Owings giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Matt Holliday gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1 after 1, no score. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wainwright looks in. 2-0 on its way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Settling in now, Yasmani Tomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. Two guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Two-one, here it is. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
None out, runners at first and second. Still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The second for one. On to Moss, too late, and they'll settle for just the one.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Phil Gosselin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Phil Gosselin.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 0.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. On to Moss, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Josh Colmenter will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 55, Josh Colmenter.
Yadier Molina will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Yadier Molina.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here now that their starter's already out of the ball game.
Rendell Grichuk stands in for the first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Colton Wong takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Stepping in now, number 36. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Around third is Wong heading for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, you gave him an off-speed pitch to start the at-bat, and he was all over it. I mean, look at this swing again. The hands, they stay up, the weight stays back, and he drills it down the line for an RBI double.
Matt Adams is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Matt Adams.
Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Number 67 will come in and pitch now.
Number 67.
Nick Ahmed steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grichuk ranging forward. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Gene Segura will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Into the box, Brendan Drury. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, this is mano a mano right here. You've got a very good base stealer squaring off against, I'd say, the best defensive catcher in baseball in Molina. Yachty can shut down just about any running game, and he guns his guy down here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Paul Goldschmidt would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Adam Wainwright. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 1-0. So long from St. Louis.
Our final lights for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs.